Christie Michael.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm really, really excited.
How are you feeling?
Butterflies in my stomach.
And?
And I'm really, really excited. I've just got a feeling something's going to happen tonight.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what we want, isn't
Yeah,
it?
can't wait.
Gemma.
Hi!
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. A bit nervous and excited for tonight though. I had a bad night last night, so...
Got to see her.
We'll see what
No
happens.
sleep.
Karen, Lorraine.
Yes.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Nervous?
Don't eat it.
A bit.
And what are your expectations for today?
I don't know. I'm not gonna expect too much, and then hopefully we'll get something.
Good.
No.
Hello, Victoria.
Hello,
Where are you off to today?
the ancient ramen.
The ancient Ramin. That's not where we're going.
Oh, so we're going.
I thought we was going ice skating.
Okay, well, I think we're going ice skating, I don't know.
What are your expectations today?
Not much. It'll be good.
You're not hoping for
I
much?
don't think we're going to get anything. But we might. So it might prove me wrong, but I don't know. I just think it just feels quiet. I don't know.
You step well, but a lot.
I'm not expecting. You alright? I'm very excited. We're going to get some EVPs tonight, some poltergeist activity. Anything less, we'd be very disappointed. How about you?
Go in not expecting too much and we get a lot, then we're better for it.
Good. Nice one.
But apprehensive at the same time.
What was that? Oh, God, I'm not what?
Oh god, I said that was so bad about the bus.
Where are we? We're at service station. On the way to the ancient Ram Inn.
My name is Mickey Gokul and I'm the founder of North London Paranormal Investigations. Today I'm taking my team on a 3-hour drive to Wootton-under-Edge in Gloucestershire to investigate the ancient Ram Inn, reputedly one of the most haunted houses in Britain.
Oh, my word. That's it, yeah.
The former inn dates back to the 12th century and is built on an ancient pagan burial site. The Ram Inn stands on a ley line between Lay Farm and the Stone Age burial mound. Now, is this the reason for the paranormal activity at the inn? The inn's first recorded use was housing for masons who worked on the construction of the nearby St Mary's Church. The property then fell into the hands of the church and housed the local bishop, hence the famous Bishop's Room, where at least 9 different entities have been seen.
How old is this place?
1,000 years old.
1,000? Yeah. Huh? I'll probably come back in here because it's not too much in it.
The original property is believed to have been up to 3 times the size of the building that stands here today, and the Bishop's Room is considered to be the main focus of hauntings, with several different ghosts being sighted in this room over the years.
Hello, John. How are you, sir?
That's just a bit of money's worth there, isn't it?
You like that?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I hope you're going to get something tonight then.
Well, we hope so.
Are you going to talk now, have you?
Yeah, we've borrowed a bus from a pop band, and we've got some nice people too. We've got a nice young lady there by the name of Christie. She's such a nice expert in energy. So, you know, spend some time with her, she'll make you feel good.
had to beat you.
Well, I will be. I'm writing my first book.
Hi, I'm Christie.
Who?
Christie.
Christine.
Yeah, I'm a protection person.
I'm Charlotte.
Who?
Charlotte.
Sailors.
Charlotte.
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 Charlotte. Oh.
And Graham, we've just met.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Thank you very
I hope
much.
you don't do something before you come here.
Shall we come inside? Wow. This is the famous.
That's the kitchen, by the way, which is now a motorcycle repair shop. It would dry the timbers out. So that's why heat is down. Well, I suppose that suits ghost hunters because they prefer the cold.
Next to the kitchen is a former stable. Now the owner John uses this area as his main living area.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
And say hello to the spirits. In the night when you
John has seen dancing lights by a door. A teenager who attended a paranormal tour at the property was thrown to the floor in this room in front of several witnesses, and a large drape that was used to separate the room during the winter months has been torn apart in front of John's very eyes.
I like the sign in German. Nut and cracker.
Yeah.
That's funny, that one.
really Germans laugh when they see that.
John believes that a malevolent spirit which haunts this room is an incubus. He describes it as a 7-foot tall dark shadow.
It's okay.
And it's only survived because both sides were blocked up with stone. So it stood empty for 5 years, no furniture in here, nothing. And I was grabbed by the hands and thrown across the room. I thought, what the hell have I bought? I didn't know it was haunted. In fact, no one told me about it. I think it must have been. But old people are very funny.
During 1997, John allowed a paranormal group from Swindon to excavate the area near the stairwell in search of a rumoured cellar. The attempt was unsuccessful, but the next evening John heard babies crying, screams coming from the area of the excavation.
Rods were saying, there's bodies buried, so many here, and I want you to scuff along there where the red is, and you feel lumps in the floor. Then there's a secret tunnel in my fireplace. You'll notice a grill. It's only when I knock the fireplace down that I discovered the grill.
How bizarre is that? There's the door.
That is weird.
In the bar area of the Ram Inn, there is also the remains of a tunnel system. It is believed to link the inn with St Mary's Church and Laycock Abbey. The tunnels may have been used by highwaymen to escape the local judiciary. Wootton's last 2 highwaymen have known to have frequented the inn, and ghosts have been seen. Cold spots felt, chlorine sounds like a large dog have been heard where the door used to be.
Coming up.
The property became an inn during the late 19th century before John Humpries, the present owner, bought it in 1968. The inn is now a private residence.
When my wife was here, this was always referred to as the honeymoon room. There were hundreds and hundreds of young married people.
John has witnessed an apparition of an old innkeeper on many occasions, and his daughters have frequently encountered the spirit of a lady by the name of Elizabeth, who is believed to have been murdered in the inn and buried beneath the
Springs
bar.
are gone, have they?
It's only held up by wooden blocks.
That's classic. Did you hear that, Phil?
What was that, Mickey? Sorry.
This was known as the
Honeymoon room.
The honeymoon room. I saw your sign.
But look at the bed, it's had so much of a battery in it, it's held up on blocks.
Yeah, come to the bed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shine the light there, please. It's only held up by blocks.
I'm going to have one more. Yeah, go for it.
You follow someone, I've got to follow someone otherwise.
Go follow Gemma.
I'm going to walk through the house
She's
really
stuff up there
slowly.
and she doesn't.
I'm not going up. Don't, Gemma, don't go up there yet. Gemma,
She's here, she's halfway.
don't go up there, sweetheart.
Apparently I meant to knock on the door and something.
That's the.
Are we going in there now?
I've done it. That's why I was in this when I rang you.
Isn't there a ritual that John does where he knocks on the door 3 times with that cup?
This one.
Toilet
What are your thoughts, Critty?
Don't want to go up there. My throat's gone really dry and I feel like I'm kind of being pressed on the sides here. But yeah, feeling a little bit uneasy up here. Is that okay?
Yeah. On that walk, is there anyone here? Midnight's the time to do that. Well, this room has got 5 separate rooms. And it even scares the pants off professional ghost hunters. Oh.
The Bishop's Room is considered to be the main focus of all the hauntings, with several different ghosts being sighted in this room. The ghost of a cavalier often appears in the corner of the room before walking through the wall. The ghost of a young lady has also been seen hanging from the ceiling. Now, the Ram Inn is furnished with genuine antiques and period furniture in a style befitting its age and history. John once bought a painting of the Reverend John Wensley to hang by the staircase, but as soon as he got it through the front door, he described it as hell breaking loose. With a large increase in paranormal activity, his daughter's dog refused to go upstairs once the picture had been hung, and doors that had been secured and locked shut were slamming at night. There were also knocks on the windows of the inn, and John found puddles of water in several areas of the inn. Some visitors also complained of strange smells.
Just look, don't, just one hand at the camera and have a look at the curved beams in the room.
There's no one up here, is there?
John's daughter's bedroom, a converted loft, is located directly above the kitchen. This room until recently was the focus of paranormal activity. Occupants would be kept awake by tapping and banging on a window. Possessions would appear and later found in other rooms of the inn. The ghost of a highwayman resides, and a spirit is often sensed by mediums rather than seen. The presence of a previous landlady has also been felt in this room. 2 monks and 2 nuns have also been sensed by mediums in this room. In the double bed, an incubus and a succubus have appeared depending on the gender of the person sleeping. Succubus is a female demon that carries out sexual attacks on males, feeding on the person's life force. Like the incubus, their presence is thought to come from witchcraft or black magic rituals. When the chimney in the room was opened up, black magic and satanic artifacts were found, and 2 men who spent the night in the room were so disturbed that they had to go to the vicar to be exorcised.
It's only survived because it's an inside wall. Now, originally, the outside walls were built like this. That's cow dung on twigs.
Wooden door, is it?
Wattle door. It's genuine.
Now here we are at the famous ancient Ram Inn, a place famed for its witchcraft, black magic rituals, apparitions, incubus, succubus, and people running away in the middle of the night screaming. We join the team as they commence their investigation.
We're just coming into the green honeyman room and we're going to try and do some experiments first on the EMF reader. I'm going to call out and to see if we're going to get anything. Okay, if there's any spirit here that would like to communicate with us, can you try and make this device here flash? We mean no harm. Just to let us know that you're here, just make this piece of equipment flash for us.
Just going to say quickly who's present in the room. We've got
Me, Christie.
Christie.
Phil.
And Gareth.
And myself. Me.
Okay.
Is that light flickering?
Yeah, the torch is flickering.
Could you use our energy and actually turn that light off? If you do, then we know that we've established some communication with you and we can start to talk to you. You can start to talk to us. We can hear your voice. We can see you. We've got the ability to see you.
In the witch's room, the spirit of a woman and a black cat have been seen and felt in this room. Paranormal investigators have caught a large amount of orbs in this room on camera and on video.
If anybody's here, can you please turn the torchlight off, please?
Alan, I think it might be an idea. Let's go night vision.
Okay, should I turn the light off?
Yeah.
Right, if there's anybody here, any spirit that would like to communicate with us, can you please try and turn that torchlight off? Or flicker it. Use our energies in this room.
Flicker then.
Thank you, if you're
No,
doing
just
that.
go. Let's go for off.
Off.
Completely, yeah.
Okay, can
anyone.
you please turn that torchlight off for us, please? If that was you, use our energies.
Although you see the light flicker seemingly in response to our question, for us as a paranormal investigations team, this is not conclusive evidence of paranormal activity, and therefore we're requesting that if a spirit is present,
ask once more,
that it
if any
actually turns
spirit
the
energies
device
here,
off
can you please
rather than
turn the
flicking the
torchlight off
device.
for us? Just to let us know that you're here. We mean no harm, we just want to communicate with you. If you just did that to the torch, thank you. Just to confirm that it was you, could you please do something else again to that torch?
That's the knocks on the bishop's room.
Is there anybody in here? Thank you for allowing us.
Can I just take people?
Okay. For the record, everybody in the blue team's voices, I'm Jason Hollis, team investigator.
I'm Graham Pluskin, I'm on EVP.
Gemma, Pugh.
Steve Brooker.
Steve, can I have a time check, please?
Time is 7:45.
In the bishop's room. Should we shut that door?
We are in the bishop's room, 7:45. Team. Right, how do we want to do this?
Should we shut the light off?
Do we have to?
Shall we make a decision where we're going to sit and then turn the lights off?
Alright, well I'll sit
I'm going to sit in the
here.
in the middle bed.
I'm going to sit on the chair.
How do we turn the lights off?
There's a light switch there, just by the mirror. No,
No, that's
there.
turning the light off. Don't say we have to scramble around on the floor for that.
Well, there's a lead going this way and it goes into here, so that's probably that one.
Ah.
That's probably that one. There we go.
Right, I'm in darkness.
Okay.
Are you going to call out, Jane? Are you going to do the calling out? Or?
First of all, Gemma, can I have your thoughts on this room? Anything you might feel?
I just straight away feel really heavy. I've actually got quite a pressure on my chest. It just feels really depressive, actually.
Okay. Steve, in this light, can you still see your watch?
Yes, I can.
You can. Good.
Now, the little white spots that you see floating about are often mistaken as spirit orbs.
This is very professional.
In this case, it's just purely dust being captured by night vision cameras.
So it's 7:45, isn't it? Okay, 7:45, Bishop's Road. So, heavy atmos. You said depressive.
Yeah, I've also got quite a headache on the left-hand side of my head as well now. Like sharp shooting pains rather than a normal headache.
On the left.
Yeah.
God, that's cold. We haven't got a temperature reader, have we? Anybody else's thoughts on this one?
At the moment, I feel quite comfortable.
I feel very comfortable.
Yeah, I don't feel.
I'm not aware of an atmosphere or anything
No.
other than cold.
Yeah, it's very cold in here. Very cold.
As you breathe out, Gemma's pointing a camera at me at the moment, so she may be able to see this. There is definitely
Yeah.
breath that
Yeah.
comes from your mouths. So this will need to be taken into consideration if we capture any misty type of forms.
Now remember what Jay Hollis has just said.
To make sure that nobody's
Be wary of when you're
breathing
breathing out
close to
because
that.
it's so cold that the mist could often be mistaken for a spirit form.
Team Red is in the barn. Just put it on the video so Mickey doesn't have to do his little thing.
Shall I take some photos?
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
please. We need one person to call out as well, so who wants to?
The red team are in the barn and they have not actually noticed that they're experiencing serious power drains to all their equipment. You may notice the poor quality of the video or the output of the video, but this is due to a battery drain on the infrared light that we're using.
Is that the EMF going off? Does anyone want to call out? It's one person who wants to be in charge of calling out.
Do you want to do it?
I'm not. Yeah, you can call out. Yeah. Just ask the spirit here because it's definitely near the EMF.
Is there anybody here with us today, please? If there is, Charlotte's holding a machine. If you come close to it, it will light up. Thank you. Can you make a tap for us on one of the furniture that's here, on the table? Thank you, that's very good. Can you step away for it? Step away so the lights start going slower.
The team are about to realise that all their equipment is beginning
Step
to
away a bit
fail.
more for me.
The EMF detector that Charlotte's holding now has a flat battery, even though the battery was changed no less than 1 hour ago.
Doesn't do that if the battery goes dead, does it?
Shine it somewhere.
Move,
there.
move the,
it so-
move it. Stop.
Excellent.
Go back.
Are you sat at the table?
Ask it to make it stop. See if it will stop. Make it stop.
If you move away, then it will make it stop. If you can do that for us, that would tell us that the machine's okay, and then we can communicate properly with you.
The device that Charlotte is holding and using at the moment is called an EMF detector. It detects electromagnetic energy. Spirits are believed to give off electromagnetic energy. And on previous investigations, we've had remarkable success with this device in communicating with spirits.
Go back there. Back, is that in that seat?
It's just here.
Just that seat, but there's nothing electric. No one's got their phone on, have they? Everyone's got their phone off.
Phones are off.
There's no electric.
Yeah, it's not down here either.
No, it's just that chair, isn't it? That chair can't be electric. That's really weird if it's just the chair.
There's another chair exactly the same.
Do that one, yeah. Put the EMF on there so we can just rule it out. It's not the chair.
Could be.
Could be the chair. What? That's weird though. Metal chairs don't do that.
Unless there's something that's running
Along
there.
Yeah.
So it might
But
just be.
is it on the floor? It's not on the floor when you do the EMF. It's really weird. It's
But it
Just be careful because we're
Yeah,
on
so
doors and everything here.
it's not.
It's just hardcore under there.
Is it? It's like it's
Now
hitting
the
an
barn
EMF
area
field.
itself has no electricity, so it's very, very unusual for an electromagnetic device to be picking up any kind of electrical source from an area where there is no power lines, no cables and no flowing electricity.
If you would like to say something to us, there's a machine on this table. We're going to bang the table now.
It's not doing it now.
Is it stopped?
Now, it's
Do you wanna go
rumoured
back to the
that
random
when
chairs?
spirits appear, they use
Come
the
back to this
energy
chair as well.
of whatever electrical source that's nearby and whichever
Oh,
they
be
can,
careful.
whether it be a human individual or a battery or an electrical appliance. We believe that this may be the case, that spirit energy is being taken from our
We
apparatus.
wouldn't be doing it.
because
It would be
you'll see
doing it all the
later on-
time because that bit there is directional.
It doesn't even do it.
It does, but you have to be there
Yeah.
and then it stops.
And even there it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Do you want someone to take the radio?
Is
Yeah,
it definitely got a
it's
battery on that one?
Huh?
It's definitely got. Can you see the battery? Oh, you can't. Can you see the battery?
But it's normally louder than that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's in the highest.
Is that battery just not? Can you see? There's no battery check on there, is there?
No.
Could the battery just be going?
Should we ask for more batteries?
Yeah. Who's got the radio? Oh, you've got the radio now. Ask Mickey if the EMF, because it did go before and we had to change batteries and it stopped bibbing. So we think the EMF reader we've got needs new batteries.
You sure? It would beep if it needed batteries.
No, it did that.
But this is on the highest
Yeah.
volume and it sounds
It's
really
just
faint.
really quiet. It's very faint, which means batteries are going.
Keep calling out.
Yeah. Have you got cameras?
Yeah.
Ready?
Flash off, yeah? I'm going to call out again. Please, if there's a spirit energy here, can you make that torchlight switch off?
That's perfect,
Thank
Phil.
you.
Keep that going, Phil. That's nice.
Keep going, use our energies in this room.
Come closer to our voice. If you come closer to my voice, you can use my energy. Use my energy. Come forward. Turn that light off for me. Turn the light off for me. Turn the light off for me, and then we can offer you our help. Something weird's going on to my radio. That's blinking, isn't it? Okay.
Could we try another torch as well, please?
Say what?
Could we try another torch as well?
Have you got one?
I've got torch as well.
Yeah.
Should we change torches over?
Yeah.
Everyone happy with that? Yeah.
Phil, do you want to call out for us?
If there's any spirit present here with us today, if you consider bright light upon the bed, if you could make that dim or flicker so we know you're present, could you do that for us, please? nobody present in this room that means you any harm, if you could give us an indication of your presence with us today, if you could make the torch light, the bright light on the beds, flicker or dim or turn off, please. Use our energies. The torch bright light, the bright white light upon the bed. If you can give us a sign of your presence in this room with us, if you could make the torch bright light dimmer, please. Use our combined energies.
Christie's stomach just rumbled.
If you can make the bright white torch light upon the bed, either make it dimmer, flicker or turn off, please.
Well, this is the room, isn't it? This is the room that all of the legends, all of the stories say this is the most active.
Is this the incubus room, is it?
That seems to be downstairs,
Right.
Where John is at the moment.
I don't know any history. I've purposely kept away from looking at history. I don't want to come with any preconceived.
Yeah. It's always the bishop's room. People say, oh, the bishop's room. Gemma, if you feel any change in the atmosphere, or
I'll tell you straight away.
somebody joins us. Is there any point calling out while there's no presence felt?
I don't feel that there's anyone here, but I do feel that they are watching, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like, they know we're here.
Just for the recorder, you could hear footsteps. That's the other team going to their location.
Okay. There were also footsteps walking past the window.
Right.
Yeah.
Although we've come upstairs, directly outside the window is the pavement outside.
Yeah.
As the building is on a hill.
Okay. If there's anybody in this room with us, there's 4 people in this room. We've come with the utmost respect to you, and we don't wish you any harm whatsoever. We invite you to communicate with us by knocking, speaking to Steve, who's in the corner over there, or myself. We've both got devices on us that will pick up your voice. If you'd like to talk to us, we will pick your voices up. Or you can make a knocking sound, rap on the walls, or the door, or the floor, ceiling, whatever. Or you can touch one of us. Is there anyone in here that wants to communicate with us, please?
Okay, we're going to leave that running. What I'm going to do is, I think, you see with the table, is there a smaller table in here?
Between the tablets, I'm getting...
I'm freezing.
Yeah, me too.
There's a little bench still there.
Still there.
Depends on how you feel about doing table tipping.
I don't mind. I've not done it before, but I don't mind.
Haven't you?
It a go.
Your floor is very uneven in here, Mickey.
Yeah.
Well, that's not hardly budging at all.
Well, we're not going to move that, are we?
No, exactly. That's huge. Have we got... Is that a table? What is that?
There's a taller stool here.
Is that a table? What is that?
There's a taller stool here.
Now, if you look closely on the floor, just by the table and the chairs, you'll notice a very small light anomaly. That light anomaly moves and slightly curves. It's almost bug-like, but we don't believe this is paranormal.
everyone's dropping power at the moment.
Yep, I'm on my last bar.
Yeah, look, battery exhausted.
Yep.
There we go. Change the batteries. Just change the batteries. Brand new batteries in this one. Brand new batteries in the other camera, which is here. Oh, nice legs, Christie. There's the other camera, and when I turn it on, you'll see it just says
Let's go. You go.
battery exhausted. So that's
Both gone, yeah?
yeah, both of them.
Can I just say now my battery's full? Is that normal?
No.
That's so weird.
You may recall that the red team in the barn had experienced similar problems with battery drains on their equipment. Look closely at this light anomaly that you see on the floor, yet again in the same area where we captured the first light anomaly. Again, although ghosts, cats, dogs and other spirits have been seen, we do not believe that this is paranormal.
To anyone who may be watching us, observing us, may be suspicious of us, the reason we are here is to find evidence of ghosts, what we now term the paranormal, life after death. This building that you are in and that we are in, 45 years ago it was almost pulled down and flattened to make way for a road, and John Humpries, who's the dear old man who is downstairs fast asleep and who has lived here for 45 years, he bought this place to stop it from being pulled down. He loves the building and he lets people like us in here to do this because we give him a bit of money so that he can allow us to do this. And the little money that he makes from doing this, he puts towards trying to keep this building going. John loves this place, and I think whoever you are, you must like him to have allowed him to live here for such a long time. If you were to come forward tonight, either to us or to one of the other teams that are here, it would be able to allow us to publicise this place more fully and perhaps guarantee that this building will remain standing, will remain protected from the people who would rather have this place pulled down.